baby. What do you want for breakfast in the morning?
Medhu Vada.
Medhu Vada?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all heard my baby, and what my baby wants, he gets. So let's make some Indian donuts, aka Medhu Vada. I start by soaking my dal with a little bit of methi seeds. You don't have to put them. It's optional. Just gives them a nice, richer, crispier flavor. I soak them overnight. I rinse and drain them in the morning completely dry. Then I add them to my grinder jar along with salt and some ice cold water, 3 tablespoons to start. You want to let this go in the grinder, and then through intervals you want to scrape the sides and maybe add another tablespoon of water. Don't add too much, it needs to be thick. Once that batch is done, you'll just add it to a bowl and do the rest the same way. In the meantime, I had already started on my sambar. I just needed to add my drumsticks, my coriander, and then close that back up and let that cook. I started on my chutney. I first dry roast my chilies. It gives it a nice flavor. I added my coconut to my grinder with my chilies, coriander, a clove of garlic, and a little bit of water. Pop it on the grinder and let it go until everything is incorporated nicely. I almost forgot to show you guys how you tell if your batter is ready. You want to take a little bit and just drop it in water. If it floats like this, it's ready. After that, you want to take your hand and you want to go clockwise with your hand and mix up the batter for about 1 minute. I went ahead and started on my ingredients that I'm going to put inside of my Medhu Vada. I'm chopping up some green chilies. I have some curry patta or curry leaves. I'm going to add some ginger along with a little bit of salt. But you can add peppercorns, you can add coconut, you can add onions, you can add a lot of things. This is just the way my kids like it, so this is how I make it. Once your chutney is finished, go ahead and put it in a bowl. Sprinkle a little bit of salt, and then your tukka you'll put over top. Now let's go ahead and incorporate all of our ingredients inside of our batter. Mix everything up well. Do the process. I wet my hand. I take the batter, put it on my fingertips. I take my finger, get it wet, and make a hole in the middle. I turn my hand over on the oil, not too low, and then I just flick my fingers and it falls off. I repeat the process for each and every one. And here you go.
Fish baby. Fish baby.
My favorite?
How is it?
Good.
Is it your favorite? Yes? Did you hear that, Chris? Oh, so yummy. See? Breakfast.
You never ever disappoint me. Dip in chutney. Then you dip a little bit of sambar.
I think you're supposed to do sambar and then chutney, and it stays a little better. Try sambar.
I'm gonna say you away.
Sambar. White lady's gonna teach Indian man. Sambar.
Okay.
Dip it. Chutney. Scoop it. Look at that. Look at that. Who just taught the Indian man? Good?
Love you.